Not only was Kevin manipulative and a cheater, but he also allegedly attempted to harm Wendy.
So baby, when you ready, hit my line. Tell me what you wanna do. I know you still feeling you.
Guys, before we get into this video, I do want to take time to thank all of my subscribers. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. If you aren't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. Also, you guys, please click that notification bell so that you are alerted every time I post a new video. And of course, please, you guys, like the video. That will help YouTube put the video in the algorithm. So please, if you enjoy these types of videos that I've been doing, please like the video, share the video. Also, you guys, I do have another channel called Brandy B Review TV. I also am on Patreon, so if you want to subscribe to my other channel and also sign up for Patreon, please navigate to the first comment pinned to the top. Now let's get into this video. So you guys, it's been reported that Wendy Williams has been hospitalized. And we have truly been seeing a woman who is really ill. She's ill physically, mentally, and emotionally. This woman is going through it. But reports are saying that Wendy did test positive for, and you know, she's also still battling drug addiction and alcoholism, and she's undergoing psychiatric evaluation. But all of these things, you guys, is an indicator that Wendy just isn't taking care of herself. And all of these things that we are seeing her going through is possibly due to her ex-husband, Kevin Hunter. And you guys, I've started doing these types of videos where I'm discussing celebrity couples and their toxic relationships. So I really wanted to highlight Wendy Williams' relationship with Kevin Hunter and talk about this. Now, we all know Wendy Williams as, you know, being rude and obnoxious, having a loud mouth, having a gift of gab, you know, being Wendy. And she's been this way for years, but a huge part of her life, a huge part of who she is her relationship with Kevin Hunter. So let's start from the beginning. The popular radio and TV host met Kevin Hunter in 1994 in New York, and apparently they did have an instant connection and started dating, although Kevin was her manager. They got married in 1997, and after several miscarriages, they welcomed a son, Kevin Jr., in 2000. You guys, Wendy has always been an open book about her life and about her, you know, toxic marriage to Kevin. And this year, in 2021, her Lifetime biography came out called What a Mess, detailing the toxic details about her and Kevin's relationship. Kevin has been described as being not a nice person. He's manipulative, he's a cheater. Wendy first learned about Kevin's infidelity while she was pregnant. She said that one morning, at about 2 a.m. in the morning, she woke up to her husband, Kevin, not being in their bed. And so when she, you know, when she got up and she looked around the house, she overheard Kevin in one of their guest rooms in the house. She overheard Kevin talking to another woman. Wendy was so upset, she was so hurt, but guys, she still stayed with Kevin. She ended up staying in their marriage. However, the cheating Kevin did would last throughout their entire marriage. Not only was Kevin manipulative and a cheater, but he also allegedly attempted to harm Wendy. In 2018, an anonymous caller contacted the police to report Kevin was trying to poison Wendy and demanded the police travel to her and Kevin's home for a wellness check. When the police arrived to Wendy and Kevin's New Jersey home, they asked her a couple of questions, but Wendy denied the claims. But this anonymous tip came from her show production. So it was somebody on her team who felt really concerned about her and really wanted someone to check on her. In April 2019, Wendy finally divorced Kevin. She found out Kevin was expecting a child with his longtime mistress, Sharina Hudson, who is now his current wife. You guys, Wendy put on a really brave face for the camera, but Wendy was so embarrassed and she was devastated by this news. But from what I understand and from what I've read, Wendy has always known about Sharina. I believe her and Kevin had some sort of unspoken agreement that, you know, that's fine, he's cheating throughout the marriage, but if he ever had a baby on her, then she would be out of the door. And that's exactly what happened. Wendy was devastated. She was embarrassed that this happened to her. So why did Wendy Williams remain in this marriage with Kevin when she knew he was the scum of the earth? In an interview, Wendy said she doesn't regret meeting Kevin or the time they spent together. Wendy had this to say: "We were married for almost 22 years. We were together for 25 years. I don't regret the day meeting him. I don't regret putting up with him for all 25 years. Wendy confirmed that she knew all about Kevin's ways, and that has nothing to do with him having this baby or him having this side girl for almost 15 years of marriage. I've known about her almost since the beginning. I've known that Kevin is a serial cheat. The first time I found out was while I was pregnant with our son on bed rest." Ooh, child, I don't even know what to say about that. That is a hot ass mess. You know, at one point, you guys, Wendy did say that she tried to leave or divorce Kevin 2 years into their marriage, but she decided to stay because she wanted to stay for Kevin Jr. But honestly, staying together for kids is the worst thing you can do. You know, the child or the children, they're growing up seeing the toxicity, they're seeing the abuse and the emotional abuse. So I don't agree with you staying in a marriage and being abused for your children. That's not healthy. It's just not healthy. And I don't care what anybody says. I also think, you guys, Wendy has been through a lot in her life. All Wendy knows is trouble. She's had a troubled past. You know, she's had several miscarriages. She's had, you know, rape allegations. She's had drug addiction, alcoholism, all of these things. And I think Kevin was a part of that drama, that chaos. And I think that's all she knew. And I think, you know, her being with the bad guy type was a part of who she was. And so I think that's a part of why she stayed as well. Now, it's important for us to talk about Sharina Hudson. Sharina Hudson was one of Kevin's many mistresses when Wendy and Kevin were married, but she was around for nearly their entire marriage. They had a baby, and rumor has it, Sharina's been pregnant multiple times by Kevin, but they actually had the one baby girl, and he ended up actually marrying Sharina. You guys, the fact that Kevin and Wendy got divorced, but the fact that Kevin married his long-term mistress and had a baby with her, that is the ultimate betrayal. That is devastating, okay? And on top of that, Wendy's mom passed away in January of this year, so Wendy has been really struggling with a lot on her plate, including her show. You know, there's been reports that the show was going to be canceled because of things that she said. So I think all of this is coming down on Wendy. Wendy has had a rough past 2 years, you guys. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think that what we're currently seeing happening with Wendy, do you think that Kevin Hunter might be part of the reason why she's going through her breakdown? Let me know your thoughts, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hi guys. Don't forget to click that subscribe button. It lets me know you're enjoying the content I'm creating for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.